LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, I saw a very, very good video by 68. A very, very, very good, well put together video. And I actually enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the video because we as boxing fans, we're supposed to disagree. We're supposed to disagree. I have nothing but respect. And, you know, he even said it in his video, you know, it was a very respectful type of video. And, and I can appreciate that. And he voiced his opinion, and I said mine. There is somebody that I am going to address, and I'm not going to call him out by name, but you guys know who he is. He called himself a king. And this guy that calls himself the king, okay, which he's far from a king. I bet the coach thinks he's a queen, okay? He talks like he got a vagina. But, hey, that's the subject for another video. Listen, on this PG-13 channel. But, this gentleman, and I'll call him a gentleman. I'll respect him in his nature, okay? Since I did call him a queen, I respect him. He comes to 68's video, and, of course, well, how am I going to explain this? Okay, great. It's funny. It's funny, how you tend to use my catchphrases, but you hate my channel. How you going to explain that? I don't know. Maybe it's a catchphrase. I don't know. Let me let the people, I'm going to let the people say what they're going to say. Do you guys get entertained when I say, how you going to explain this? Do you? Well, and it kind of shows, okay? It kind of shows because I always notice that when you come on my channel and you leave comments, you're right there on my channel. Dude, I rarely go to your channel. And I'm saying, I don't truly worry about what you're doing, but you tend to worry about what I'm doing, okay? You tend to worry about what I'm doing. Like, dude, I'm sorry, I just don't, okay? You're going to find very few comments on your channel from me. They're few. And I even think one, you posted a comment or you said something and I responded back to you. But after August, no more. No more responses. Like, I'm not going to respond. Like, I'm done. Because I know what you're trying to do. Shots fired. There were no shots fired. He voiced his opinion. We're talking about boxing. You're the same guy that says, oh, well, we just need to keep it boxing. Why are we not talking boxing? We're talking boxing. 68 in that video, everything he said was about boxing. There was no disrespect. There was no disrespect in the video. So see, for you to say shots fired, and then you come to my channel, are you gonna respond to 68? Like, are you still in high school? Are you still in high school? Are you still drinking porcupine piss? Are you still eating fruity fecal matter fruit cake, fruit cups? Is that what you like? Do you want to get a response out of old coach? Is that what you like? All right. Let me get off that dude. All right, so 68 made a pretty good video, and I enjoyed the video, and I liked the video. He voiced his opinion. The reason why, first of all, I do think Keith Thurman did beat Sean Porter. I don't think Sean Porter did enough on the judge's scorecard. And in my opinion, I don't think Sean Porter hit Keith Thurman with enough clean, effective punches. I think Keith Thurman definitely landed the more clean, effective shots. I mean, in my opinion. I thought the fight was probably about 7-5, okay? I gave it 75 for Thurman. And a lot of people, you can't argue. If somebody said 75 for Porter, you can't argue that either. The fight was a very close fight. Just in my opinion, only my opinion and my vision, I just thought Keith Thurman landed more effective punches, okay? I thought he did. And I thought he was catching Sean Porter at times of the fight where, Sean Porter didn't have an answer but to come in and maul him. And we both agreed that the technical attributes of Sean Porter, they're just not there yet. Now, is he a bum? No, Sean Porter not a bum. He just don't have the techniques to deal with, guys that kind of do know how to box. And Keith Thurman does know how to box, okay? He's a decent boxer. He's not the best boxer, but he's a decent boxer, okay? And he did enough to keep Sean Porter at bay and to win the fight. That's my opinion. That's what I thought. I also thought, too, that Sean Porter has fought more live dogs. He has. But 2 out of the 3 live dogs, when we're talking about Porter, okay? I'm sorry, Porter fought Broner, okay? Porter fought Kell Brook, and he fought Keith Thurman. Well, 2 of those live dogs, to me, yes, he was in the ring with better competition. I agree with that completely. But he lost to 2 of those 3 competitions. And, he beat Broner, but he lost to Brook, and he also lost to Thurman. So, I don't know. See, to me, in my opinion, since he lost those fights, even though he fought those guys, and those are very, very good, they're competitors, I just felt like Keith Thurman kind of moved up ahead of Sean Porter. Okay, I think he did. I think he did. Now, I don't think he beats Errol Spence. I think it's going to be a competitive fight. I don't think Errol Spence going to get him out of there that fast. I think Errol Spence, the fight will probably end in a stoppage, but I think Keith Thurman hangs around just because, he is able to box. I think he is. I just don't know, because I think Keith Thurman does have a few tools in his arsenal. And when he does decide to try to one-time somebody, yeah, he can get him out. I mean, he can hit him, or he can get Errol Spence's attention. I can't see Keith Thurman knocking out Errol Spence. I can't see that. But I can see Keith Thurman hanging around long enough. And I've already openly said that I see Spence winning the fight, a close fight. Okay, now, what would the fight end in? For Errol Spence, I can't see the fight ending in anything but, either a decision where, Keith Thurman, definitely takes the punishment, or either a stoppage. But it's going to be a close fight up until the end. See, that was my prediction, okay? And I'm going to kind of stick with that. And I'm going to kind of watch these fights as they go. And right now I'm actually making a video how Spence and Thurman both fought Bundu. Like, I'm actually breaking it down and actually showing photographs and just things that I saw in the fight, how they both fought Bundu. And I kind of, yeah, I am kind of a Keith Thurman fan. I like the style of the fight. I'm not a style of him or, some of his behavior, but I'm a style of his fighting style. That's the style I'm a fan of. I like how he fights. Okay, I like the way he fights. Yeah, I know. I wish he would work on the body. I really would wish he work on his body and try to tighten his body up so he wouldn't be so susceptible to them liver punches. I mean, he is. See, there's a lot of stuff in the video, which I don't understand why the other dude talking about shots fired. There's a lot of stuff in the video that I actually concur with. I do believe Errol Spence beats Thurman, but I don't think Thurman is going to be easy work. I just don't. Okay, I think Thurman is going to go, because when Thurman really gets hurt, he reverts to his boxing. And his boxing really is not that bad. He can actually keep guys off of him. He can move around the ring a little bit, His foot movement, his speed is okay. It's not like blazing fast, but it's enough to get the job done. And, in most cases, it's enough to get the job done. Now, will it be enough to get the job done against Spence? I don't know. In the later rounds, I think Spence will probably end up wearing him down. And then I think Spence will probably end up either going the distance with him, wearing him down, or it'll be a late stoppage. But the fight, I can't see Errol Spence, completely dominating that whole fight. Okay, I agree with some of the points you said. That part I disagree with until, and I think they'll probably have another fight between the two. I think they will. And right now, Errol Spence is looking real impressive. He is. I just, I kind of frown when people start comparing Errol Spence to Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter not a bum. Let's just get that out there. He ain't no bum. He not a bum at all. But, he just don't have the technical skills, man. And he lost his fight to Keith Thurman, in my opinion, based on the fact that the guy, technical attributes are just not there. I'm not a howling fanboy for Keith Thurman. I guess I'm more so a fan of the style of Keith Thurman. That's just the way that is. I like the style. I like the way he delivers his punches. I actually like the style. And I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think he was afraid of Porter, because he got in the ring and he fought him, So, I mean, maybe they have to prove that theory. I think he really was in a car accident. I mean, because the guy, all he been doing is running his mouth about a big fight, and, he get Porter. And, for me, like, okay, well, dang, he just pulled out of the fight. What really did happen? Because you got all these fanboys that, for whatever reason, we know Manny Pacquiao, we know his shoulder was never hurt, but you got people that believe that his shoulder was hurt. Well, I guess I'm one of the minority. I'm one of the minority who agrees that maybe Keith Thurman did have an injury, and that's why he didn't fight Shawn Porter in the beginning. But he got in the ring with him, so I can't really clearly say that, oh, he was afraid of Porter. I can't say that. And I put that on another video. I don't think Keith Thurman was afraid of Porter. And I think he got in there and he did what he needed to do, okay, to get the decision against Porter. Now, in a rematch, Porter learned some technical stuff. The fight was winnable for Porter. Yeah, the fight was very winnable. And Porter actually could have won the fight if he had some technique. If he had a really good jab to actually set Thurman up to get on the inside properly. And then land the proper body shots, like multiple body shots. Go to the body and go to the head. I mean, that's my opinion, okay? I think that Porter had an opportunity to win this fight. Oh, it was right there for the taking. But because he don't have the technique, and you also agree with that it was just wasn't true, okay? Just wasn't true. And I understand, the video was a good response. It was a good response, and, we talking boxing. That's cool, okay? But, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, okay? Who do you think wins the fight? I say Errol Spence, by a narrow margin. I think the fight is going to be close. Some people say Keith Thurman going to win. I don't know. But there are not a lot of people that I know that says Thurman is going to win. I think Spence is the better fighter. But we can't do that because, you know, based on just fights. And I'm just saying Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. I ain't talking about Sean Porter. You know, Keith Thurman resume probably is a slightly better than Errol Spence. A lot of us probably know that Errol Spence probably got more skill. I think Errol Spence can win, but as far as resumes are concerned, yeah, and their resumes both not that stellar, but Thurman separated himself from Errol Spence by beating Porter. That's what I think. I think he separated himself, and you know, he went ahead of Porter, well, because he beat Porter, you know, and Porter lost to Brook and Porter lost to Thurman, so that kind of puts Porter back down. I don't know. You tell me what you think. You guys tell me, who do you think wins in the fight? Who do you, and let me ask y'all this. Let me ask everybody this since I just made this video. Who do you think wins between Porter and Spence? Okay, who do you think wins that fight if they fight? That'll be a good fight because it seemed like Porter would probably be more likely to fight Spence first. But we need to be calling for this fight, whatever. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What do you do is waiting on? Subscribe.